Hello everyone, Dada here back with another video, and today we are going to be checking out the brand new 0.16.0 update for Minecraft, Bedrock Edition and Java Edition. Now this is also called the Nether update, which means that, as you can see in the background, it portrays mainly to the Nether. So today we're going to be taking a look at every single block that's new, and we're going to also be checking out a little bit of other things as well. And then at the end, we're going to dive into the Nether and see what it looks like for ourselves. So without further ado, let's begin. Okay guys, so I'm in my little world that I have created, as you can see, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in this update, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we have is ancient debris. As you can see, ancient debris can be found anywhere in the Nether, any altitude. It basically can just be found anywhere, but it's much more common at lower levels. It can also be refined into a netherite scrap by smelting in a furnace or a blast furnace. And here's the catcher: it has the same blast resistance as obsidian, and it is movable with pistons, unlike obsidian. It floats on lava, so it can't be burned, and a diamond pickaxe or better is required to mine it. Next we have basalt. Now basalt makes up basalt pillars, which is a structure that I will show you guys later in the video. Basalt also generates in soul sand valleys and in basalt deltas, and it can be placed directionally, similarity to logs, but it looks basically the same almost everywhere, so don't know why that's the case, but hey, we got it. It can also be crafted into polished basalt and can be made if lava touches blue ice while flowing over the soul soil. So next we have one of my favorite materials, black stone. Black stone is natural. It's a natural block, and it generates in basalt deltas and bastion remnants. So all of this stuff that you've never heard of is new stuff in the Nether that we're going to be taking a look at later on. Blackstone generate in all Nether biomes except the basalt deltas below the lava level. It can be used to craft stone tools, furnaces, slabs, stairs, and walls. So hey sheep. Next, we have the block of netherite. The block of netherite can be crafted with 9 netherite ingots. It can also be used as a beacon base, which is really cool. The inventory item also floats on lava, so it can't be burned at all. It also has the same blast resistance as obsidian and is movable with pistons once again, like that, the first block over there. Now the next one is really cool. The next one we have chains. Chains generate in bastion remnants. They are crafted with iron ingots and iron nuggets, and they just look really cool. I'm glad we have, chain link stuff now. I can already see so many builds being made with these, so really nice to have these in the game now. Next we have chiseled nether bricks. It's a new variant of the nether brick, and it is crafted from 2 nether brick slabs. There's not much to say about it other than it is just another nether block. Next we have, it's hard to see, but it's called cracked nether bricks. It's another new variant of the nether bricks, and it is obtained by smelting nether bricks in a furnace. So it's basically just the nether brick block, but cracked. Next we have the crimson fungus and the warped fungus. They generate in the crimson and warped forests, and they can be placed on flower pots, dirt, coarse dirt, farmland, podzol, nylium, soul soil, and grass blocks. So a lot of things. And bone meal can be used to grow it into the respective huge fungi that we all know and love. So that is the crimson and warped fungus. Next up, we have the crimson and warped nylium blocks. Now these resemble grass blocks, as you can see. They can be spread to netherrack by using bone meal on a netherrack block next to a nylium block. And another thing is they look really nice. My favorite color is blue, so I think this one looks a little bit nicer, but I do like how the red complements the netherrack. It does look really nice. So yeah, that's the nylium. Next we have the crimson and warped planks. So there's the crimson planks and there's the warped planks. basically all of the wood components in Minecraft, so the fences, the stairs, signs, the pressure plates, doors, etc. And here is the warped, so the same thing. I do love the door design. Slime, really, man? Come on now. I can already see so many designs with this, especially like maybe enchanted, maybe like a magical themed place. That's gonna look really cool in Worlds. So that is the warped and crimson planks. Next up we have the crimson and warped roots. So they're a foliage that generates in both crimson and warped forest biomes, as well as soul sand valleys. They can also be placed into flower pots, and they look really nice. They're more of an aesthetic thing. They can't do that much, I don't think. So they're basically just kind of aesthetics for the new Nether environment. So yeah, those are the crimson and warped roots. Next we have the crimson and warped stems. So these guys are blocks, basically like wood, that comprise of the trunks of the huge fungi in the Nether. If you look very closely, they have animated textures, which is really cool. They have a top texture similar to the regular log blocks, as you can see. One's kind of pinkish and one's bluish. They can also be placed directionally, similar to logs, which makes sense. But here's the thing, they do not burn at all. They have respective stripped, wooded, and stripped wooded variants. And wood and stripped wood variants are called hyphae, which you guys will see later on in the video. Sorry, I cannot talk. And yeah, so that is the crimson and warped stems. Next, what we have up is something really interesting in my opinion. So here we have crying obsidian. Now, if you look at it, it looks really cool. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change it to dark real quick so you guys can see. And look at this, guys. It glows in the dark. Glow in the dark obsidian, and it has particles that come off of it, which is really cool. It doesn't really have any purposes like obsidian does, but it's more of an aesthetic thing, and it's more of a design block more than anything else. So yeah, that is crying obsidian. Next up, we have a very interesting block. We have what's called gilded blackstone. So gilded blackstone is a variant of blackstone that we saw earlier, and it can drop gold nuggets, which is really interesting. Throughout this video, you can see something coming up. Gold is going to be a big thing in the Nether in this update, so they want you to find more gold in the Nether, so gold's going to be more accessible not only in the normal world, but also in the Nether as well. Next up, we have what is called hyphae. So we have crimson hyphae and we have warped hyphae. It is another block. I'm not too sure what it is actually. I couldn't find too much on it other than that it is a variant of the stems with the bark on all 6 sides. So basically what that means is, I think it's like the outside of the bark maybe? I'm not too sure about that. Or I think it is a block, but like it's this on all sides. So that's what that is. And yeah, that is the crimson warped hyphae. Next we have one of my most interesting blocks here today, and one that I really cannot wait to build with. It is called Lodestone. Now Lodestone is crafted with 1 netherite ingot and 8 chiseled stone bricks. Using a compass on it turns the compass into a lodestone compass, which points to the connected lodestone, so you can find more and build with it. So it is going to be hard to get in survival mode, but it's definitely not impossible. And it works in all dimensions as well. Next up, we have the nether gold ore. So similar to in the normal world, where gold is easily accessible once you get down to lower levels. Once you get down to lower levels here, you will find nether gold ore. It is scattered throughout, the nether basically, and it gives you gold ingots, or gold nuggets, I think. It gives you gold nuggets, yes, gold nuggets. So that is nether gold ore. Next up, we have Nether sprouts. So these are blue foliage that generates in warped forests. They resemble grass from the overworld and can be placed in composters. And there's not too much to be said about these other than that they are blue and that they look very pleasing. Next we have polished basalt. So polished basalt can be crafted with 4 basalt blocks. They're directional, so you can place them anywhere you want, like normal basalt. And yeah, that's it. Next we have the polished blackstone area. So you can craft it using 4 blackstone, and they can be crafted into pressure plates, buttons, slabs, stairs, and walls. So as you can see, all these right here. And then we have polished blackstone bricks. So they can also be crafted from 4 polished blackstone and can be crafted into slabs, stairs, and walls. Next is a very interesting one that I didn't think would happen: quartz bricks. So it is basically nether brick, or it's blackstone brick, or it's stone brick, but for quartz, which is really nice. It's another variant of quartz. Quartz is used a lot in building, so I'm very interested to see what quartz bricks do in the future. So next, what we have up is really useful, especially for people who stay in the nether a lot in survival mode. This is called a respawn anchor. So basically what this is you place this in the nether, and if you die in the nether, you use this to respawn in the nether. So instead of spawning back in the overworld, you spawn back in the nether, close to where all your stuff is, so it's not such a big hassle. Now, in order to craft this, you need 6 crying obsidian. So the crying obsidian that over there, you need 6 crying obsidian, which is a lot, and you need 3 glowstone, and it requires a diamond pickaxe or higher to mine. So that is I can see this being extremely useful. So that is the respawn anchor. Next up, we have more lighting stuff. So this is what's called the shroom light. The shroom light emits a light level of 15, similar to glowstone. So basically the max as of right now, and can be mined with any tool, but axes and hoes are the most effective. Next up, we have the soul campfire. So the soul campfire is a variant of the normal campfire, as you can see. And it also has a blue flame instead of orange, and it gives off a light level of 10. And it can be crafted with soul sand or soul soil instead of coal. Next up, we have the soul lantern. So the soul lantern is basically just like the normal lantern, except it is a little bit lower light level, and it also is blue. Next up, we have the soul torch. Same thing with the campfire and the lantern. It is blue, but emits a lower light level. So these are more of aesthetic things than anything, which is really nice since my favorite color is blue. So lots of blue stuff in this update, which I'm really liking, especially these signs, as you can see. So yeah, that is the soul torch. Next, we have soul soil. So soul soil generates in the soul sand valley alongside conventional soul sand. It can also be firelit on soul soil, which would be called soul fire. So that is how you would get the blue fire. So you take flint and steel and you would light this, and it would be soul fire. The player does not sink and is not slowed when walking in the soul soil either, so that's really cool. So next up, we have twisting vines. So as you can see, this has grown way taller than what I originally put it as. It originally was right here, but as you can see, it has grown 3 blocks taller than what it is. So this one grows up, and I could not get this the whipping vines to place, so you're just gonna have to look at it like this, but these do go downward like normal vines. So next we have the items. So here are the potion of slowness, the splash potion of slowness. These are all new variants, so different speeds and all that. We have a new version of the potion of slowness, a new splash potion of slowness, a brand new lingering potion of slowness, and the arrow of slowness. And then we have the brand new piece, which I will take off, and let you guys listen to it. It is called, I believe it is called Pig Step. Yes, Pig Step by Lena Rain. And let's go ahead and take a listen really quick. Oh man, okay, so yeah, that is Pig Step. It sounds really cool. It's way different than any of the other pieces, which makes it very unique, but I like it. So that is Pig Step, and that is the new items, basically, like the new, yeah, you get the gist, new items. So next we have what most people got hyped up for this big update. We have the Netherite armor. So the Netherite armor is upgraded using a smithing table with a Netherite ingot and the respective diamond item. It does not burn in lava as a dropped item or when warm, so players when equipping Netherite armor, however, they can still take burning damage, so the armor itself will not burn, but you will burn inside of the armor, basically. It floats on lava, and it is tougher than diamond armor, and it has a higher durability and enchantability than diamond armor. So this entire set right here, even though it is way harder to get, it is extremely stronger than diamond armor. So next, we have all of the tools that go with the armor. So here's the Netherite sword, the Netherite axe, the pickaxe, the shovel, and the hoe. All of these are stronger than diamond and all have higher enchantability. So yeah, so basically the entire set is stronger. Here we have the Netherite ingot that goes with it. It is crafted with 4 gold ingots and 4 Netherite scraps, which is right here. And they can also be used to upgrade diamond tools and armor with a smithing table, and they cannot burn either. Next, we have the warped fungus on a stick, crafted with a fishing rod and warped fungus, and they can be used to control striders in the same way as a carrot on a stick controls pigs. And if you're wondering what a strider is, well, he despawned. Give me 1 second, I will spawn him right back in real quick. And there is the Strider. So, these don't really do anything other than they are very hostile. All of these mobs are extremely hostile that I'm fixing to show you. The next one we have is the Zoglin. As you can see, it looks similar to that one over there. I don't know what happened between these two, but they somehow zombified. I think I read up on something. I think it has something to do with the warped and crimson stuff that goes around them. So I think that's one reason why they all zombified. But yeah, so this is the Zoglin, as you can see. This is the Piglin, which is unfortunately replaces the zombie pigmen. So no more zombie pigmen in Fortnite. Let's all take a minute and give respects to the zombie pigmen. Next, we have the Hoglin. So once again, they're basically similar as of right now, but in the Nether they are very different, I'm told. And yeah. So the last thing I wanted to talk about before I go into the Nether, I forgot to place it down here. It's basically called the target. So the target is exactly what it sounds like. It is basically a block where you can practice aiming or anything else. But mainly shooting with bows and crossbows and stuff like that. So that is the target. I just want to get that out of the way. And now the time has come. We are going to build another portal and go into the Nether for the first time and see what everything looks like. Alright guys, here we go. We're going to light it. Perfect. We are going to go in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, we're in the Nether first time, and whoa, look at this. So we are in creative, so we can fly around, obviously, but, so I think we spawned in a cave, so give me 1 second while I dig my way out. And here it is guys, the Nether for the brand new update. So we're basically just going to be looking around. I wonder what this is. This looks like the basalt, stuff. Ooh, this looks like the black stone, the brand new black stone. Let's look and see. I want to try and find the more colorful. So here is the soul fire and the new soul blocks, as you can see. And if we walk on them, yep, you walk very normally, as you can see. So as you can see, the atmosphere has gotten blue, and here's one of the brand new biomes. This looks absolutely insane. So this is the Crimson Forest. It looks awesome. So here is I forgot what it's called, the Hoglin or something, the Zoglin. Really cool looking creature. I mean, this just looks beautiful almost, and we're in the Nether too. Remember that. Oh, and here we found one, as you can see. This is beautiful. Wow. So this is the Warped Forest, as you can see. I just want to walk through it. Now, if you didn't know that we were in the Nether, would you think we were in the Nether? I mean, this is beautiful. This is like the end almost. It gives me the end vibes. This is incredible. And there's the new glowstone type, shroom stone, I believe it's called. This is, it's beautiful. This is just beautiful. This is an amazing update. 10 out of 10 Minecraft, and cannot wait to see what happens next. Alright guys, that's going to have to do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. Let me know what you guys think of the new Nether update. Do you guys like it? Do you not like it? Do you think it's okay? Do you want me to do more of this? I would be glad to do a Let's Play series on this. Hint, hint, hint. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Nether, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.